Welcome to The Refill, where the ladies of When Black Girls Brunch share with you what's going on in their lives and what's running through their minds.
Hey guys, it's Sylvia with When Black Girls Brunch. Welcome to my humble abode. Sorry for the paint everywhere. I've been painting. And I'm running a little bit of a cold, so sorry about that too. But I just wanted to say hi, see how everybody was doing. Make sure everybody's doing good. I am painting right now. Let me introduce you to my boo. Her name is Canvas, and my canvas is actually a door, surprisingly. So my friend actually asked me to paint her baby's door. It's going to be like this secret layer door where you can like, I don't know, like, so okay. So the way she explained it is, you know, like in the movies where you have like hidden compartments and like hidden like back routes and crap like that. People who live lives like that, that's her. So you like, it's gonna be like the outside of the door is gonna match like the paint on her wall, like this whole like secret looking thing, and then but you tap on the corner of it and it's like gonna open up and be like this secret hidden hiding space for their child, which is kind of awesome. I wish I had that as a child. Instead of like a man cave, it's gonna be like a baby cave for the baby. But it's gonna be a galaxy. You can see it's kind of colorful down here. But it is going to be a galaxy with a floating TARDIS in the middle of it. So those of you who don't know what a TARDIS is, it's from the show called Doctor Who, and if you have any nerd in you, please channel it because I channeled mine. But yeah, it's from the show called Doctor Who. That started way back when, technically, but they've been remaking it ever since, and it's pretty actually awesome. Like I was just like, I actually kind of like this show, and I've watched it a lot. So a TARDIS is a police call box that the Doctor uses to go in and out of space and time, and it's pretty cool. So I can try to show it to you. It's kind of heavy, but I need to work out some more. It's kind of heavy, really heavy. Okay, that's part of the canvas. If you can kind of see, for the most part, what it looks like. Down the middle of it, like this little section, actually right here, is where I started sketching out the TARDIS. So you can't see it, but it's there. I'll be painting that this afternoon before I go into work tonight. And yeah, so that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just gonna say hi to you guys while I'm doing it. So I hope that you guys are doing well. I hope all of you guys got to see our episode 1. I think it was a good start to this year for me, and I hope it was for you too. I mean, I know we didn't cover all the bases of everything because we want to drown you in all the 50,892 ideas that we could have possibly come up with. But I hope you guys are just loving on yourselves and you're not discouraged just yet. You know, like I've talked to a couple of my friends and they're already discouraged in 2017. Like they just want to disqualify the whole year. So I'm just like, no, don't do it, please. You weren't ready. So like if you're struggling already, like I just want to encourage you. Like it's not over. Like you're just getting started. And if at the end of the day you have these goals and these plans that do all these things that are like, you know, like a list of things that you really want to get done this year, I encourage you to still try to do them. Like, don't give up just because you can't see the light at the end of the tunnel. Like, there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. There's always an end to a process. Nothing lasts for forever except for God and time, until God eventually, maybe one day, he decides to take it away and we just live eternity with him, which would be awesome, right? So like, don't give up just yet. You know, like you can't disqualify yourself from greatness. Like there are too many people on this earth who need you to encourage them, to love on them, to be there, just to be a presence, just to see your face. You have no idea how many people you just like change just by walking into a room. You have no idea what appointments may come to you and what people you may run into that need to hear a word from you. Even if it's just, you know what, hang on, I've been going through the same thing and I'm getting through it, and guess what? It feels great to get through it. Maybe that's the encouragement that they need. I mean, I can go into depth about how much I feel like, You know, like we sometimes disqualify ourselves from greatness, but we don't have the right to. You know, we don't have that ability to say, you know what, I'm nothing. Like, because to somebody you always are something. So I just want to um, encourage you to move on, move forward, love yourselves, keep it pushing, and just fight for it. Like, fight for what you want, fight for what you love, and fight for what you deserve. You know, that's what I'm doing right now. So I'm gonna get to painting. I'm gonna get to sketching. I'm gonna go ahead and release my stress all up on the canvas, and that's gonna be it. I hope you guys are doing well. We hope you tune in. Go ahead and follow me if you'd like to on Sylvia A, Sylvia on Instagram. I'm not on Twitter. I'm barely on Facebook. I'm barely on Instagram, to be completely honest, but hey, if you're ever on there, I'll support you if you just give me the heads up. I'll double tap all day for you. So have a good one. I love you all. Bye.
Hi guys, so this is my first little video that I'm gonna do. As you can see, there are bunk beds behind me, which means I am at camp. So a part of my job in mentoring kids is helping them serve others, and so this weekend I took a group of about 20 kids up to a camp in California, and we are serving some little old ladies who are here on a women's retreat. We are cooking their food, washing their dishes, and actually serving them. And I'm having a hard time. So after a week of spending, 8 to 10 hours with kids, spending a whole weekend with them too just makes me more tired. So I decided to do a little video because I was just so frustrated right now, and was not feeling good at all, and I just started being angry and cranky and mean, and so I decided to let someone else be in charge and to take a step back and to go take a nap and talk to you guys and read my Bible and just do things that I think are gonna be fulfilling to me so that I can be nice to kids, because I think it's really important that I am showing them how to be gracious and loving and patient and kind, and I was not being that person. So I decided to put a boundary down, and this is actually the first time I've ever done this. So I've taken kids to camp many times, and I usually power through, and I just am like, I'm just gonna get it done and I'm just gonna go. But today I decided that I don't always have to be in charge. There are other adults here that can be in charge, and they're more than capable of handling kids and whatever else it is that we need to do. So I left them and I'm gonna take an hour. I'm gonna do some reading. I'm probably gonna take a little bit of a nap and do my hair, because look, you see this? Your girl's struggling right now, and see these bags under my eyes? That's because we didn't go to sleep last night until like 2 something, because they're kids, and well, they set off a fire alarm in the middle of the night, so no big deal. But yeah, I think it's kind of cool because I've never been so aware before about my own mental health, I guess, and just being able to sustain through a weekend of high schoolers is hard. It's not easy. And so yeah, I just wanted to say, like, I guess at the end of the day, it's okay to let other people be in control. I didn't realize how much of a control freak maybe that I am, or was, or I don't know. But it's okay to let other people take the wheel and be in control and say, hey, I need some time. And so that's what I did, and I'm kind of low-key proud of myself. Whoop whoop. And I'm really excited, and I was thinking to myself, oh my gosh, they're gonna notice such a difference in my attitude and how I'm speaking to them when I'm able to be rested and feel good and don't want to kill them every 5 seconds. That's not a good thing. If you work with kids, you don't want to be that person. So anyways, my encouragement to you guys, I guess, is to not be afraid of putting that boundary down and letting yourself rest. Rest is so important, and I'm learning that more and more as I get older, that you don't have to hustle, grind, that you can be creative, you can be loving, you can be funny, you can be more efficient and productive from a place of rest and not always from a place of grinding and out. So that's my encouragement to you guys. I hope you're having a good week, and we'll see you next week with our next episode. Bye.
Guys, what's going on? I hope you're having a good week. Thank you guys for watching the podcast last week. You guys are awesome, and the support is amazing. I wanted to expand on one of the topics that I brought up during the podcast, which is personal growth. So a big effort for me last year was goal designing. And I started by vision casting, literally taking this vision that I have for my life and writing it down, whatever came to mind in present tense. I am wealthy, I live in a beach house, whatever came to mind, writing it down, and then becoming very intentional about designing my goals, setting deadlines, and being specific. And then, doing whatever I can to be the best version of myself so that I can reach those goals. It's not easy, because in essence, you really have to become a new version of yourself, a better version of yourself. And it's going to be really uncomfortable. And I just want to emphasize the importance of having patience with yourself and understanding that it's going to take time. It takes at least 21 days to make or break a habit. So just keeping that in mind and sticking with it and not giving up, and understanding that in the end, the sacrifice is usually really worth it. And just having the courage to go after whatever you aspire to be, to do, to have in your life, and to be patient with yourself, and always do what you can to improve and become the best version of yourself so that you can give the best of yourself to those around you. Guys, have a productive rest of your week. Don't forget to check in and tune in to the next podcast next week. More to come. But we'll chat later. More on this. Good night.
Hello everyone, it's Yaya. Ooh, what is that? Oh God, I'm not prepared for this. Anyways, I am gonna give you guys an update as I defer my face. So, where to start? Well, I did mention on the podcast that I am trying this new thing where I am intentional about myself and things that I want to do. So I made a list of 30 things that I want to do in 30 days. And there are a whole bunch of different things. Some things are just like simple, like I want to go to an art museum in LA, or I want to take my mom out. And then some of them are like practices that I want to implement into my life, either as new things or as things that I've kind of slacked off on. So for instance, like prayer is on there, and it's something that I want to do every day. It's kind of sad that I have to write that on a list, but it's true. It's something that I used to practice often, and I've kind of just gotten away from it. So I'm working on that. Another thing is to get a facial routine. I never really did anything special with my face because I used to have flawless skin. But as I'm getting older, my skin is changing. So the texture of it, I've gotten these like dark spots, hair, and so I was like, I need to maybe now get a little routine, because before I was like soap and water. That's calling it what I did. And I had friends like, oh my gosh, I pay this much for cleanser and this and this. And they had to do all these things to make their skin look good. But so I reached out to Delicia and asked her what her skincare routine is. So we are going to do that tonight. This is part 2. Delicia's like, oh, we're gonna do facials. And then she pulls off this like death mask. This is scary. Also, the hole's not big enough for my lip, but it feels amazing, whatever this is. So we're gonna let this sit on, and then we're gonna get into her new suggested facial facial regimen. That's what it is.
Girls being girls.
We're just girls. Get in here. Girls. This is what Delacy looks like right now.
We're just girls.
Okay, so we just let that set for about 30 minutes. That was just like a fun one. That's not going to be something I do every night. But now we're about to get into my new facial regimen. So I'm going to pass the camera. I'm going to wash my face. Coconut oil. Do I just rub it in my hair?
Rub it.
And then just...
Yeah.
Ooh, I smell like a bag of coconuts. Okay. Alright. And so is this what you use as just a moisturizer instead of like...
Tia did put me onto this other this primer because I have oily skin, so putting the coconut oil, I mean, for the most part it does really well with like keeping my, I feel like it does really well with keeping my skin even when I have breakouts. It's not like crazy breakouts. It's like I'll get a little bump or something, and then I can like tame it. But
Hi guys.
Okay, well,
fresh face.
we're done. She's glowing. She's moisturized. No, it feels really good. So I'm gonna try doing this in the morning. No, probably at night. I usually take my shower at night. So anyways, if you have questions, you can leave a comment. And yeah, share your beauty tips. Anyone has tips on getting rid of this cute stuff? She cute. Then let me know. All right, bye.
Hey, what's up? It's Delicia Rashad. Just checking in and just seeing how everything's going with everybody out there. I know you guys just got through seeing our first episode to our new season, and I know it's super exciting. It's just like, Anyways, I just wanted to check in and let you guys know what I've been up to. Right now, I'm in the middle of doing homework, but in my life, I'm in the process of getting my second collection of poetry published. It's so nerve-wracking, but it's exciting. Also, like I said, I'm trying to get out more, read. So if you know of any places that aren't too far out of Southern California, I definitely would love to come out and at least check out the venue and hopefully get on stage. It's something that I'm really trying to press myself to do. Along with that, there's a whole bunch of other ventures that I'm trying to get into and get started and get going. I already have a candle business, and I'm working on getting that off the ground and really investing myself. Like I said, I need to practice discipline and, as Kendall mentioned, creating better boundaries so that I can get those business ventures going and running a lot better. What else do I have going on? My yoga, if you don't know, I practice yoga, and I'm going to be eventually taking courses for my certification so that I could teach. So I'm hoping to, well, I will be starting yoga sessions once a month, and it's going to be like yoga and brunch type of thing, and it's going to be pretty cool. What else? There's a lot going on. But right now, let's see. What else? I'm expanding on my candles. I'm going to be working towards incorporating incense, loose incense. So that's going to be fun. Sorry. It's just a lot going on. I just overexerting myself, maybe. No. I'm going to be starting my internship with school. I'm nervous about that. Like, like looking for an internship has been so overwhelming and stressful, and I know at the end it's gonna all pay off, and I'm really excited about it. If you don't know, I am studying to be a marriage and family therapist. More specifically, I want to work with couples and individuals, because I also want to do sex therapy. And with sex therapy, with a practice, opening up my own practice, I want to also incorporate intimate yoga. So that's why I'm trying to get my yoga certification, so that I can, legally be teaching people different positions to use and to enhance their intimacy and sensuality. If you are following me on like any of my social medias, you've probably seen a rant of mine where I'm going in on, how yoga as a discipline is different from yoga as a sexual thing that a lot of people have made it out to be. There are yoga after dark hashtags going on, which is just basically women and men who choose to practice yoga in the nude, which is actually very, very, very liberating. It's awesome. Like, if you do yoga, do it naked, and it's just like 10 times better. You're so better in tune with your body, and it's just, it's amazing. So, yeah, but I mean, even in that sense, it's still not considered a sexual practice. And even when I do it with my clients, I don't want it to be seen as a sexual practice. More so just engaging that intimacy between those two or more people, whoever are coming into the session. I just wanted to check in with you guys and let you guys know what I'm doing right now. My life is like super mundane and boring. All I do really is just, I'm pretty much stuck. I'm glued to my laptop for the next 8 to 9 weeks. So yeah. But thanks for checking out the video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, give us some feedback. What are you doing right now? How do you get your business off the ground? What are your motivating tips? I really appreciate them. All right. Bye, guys.
Thanks for watching The Refill. We'll see you next week on a premiere episode of When Black Girls Brunch.